Hi YouTubies, it's me, Zachary Michael, also! And one of my favorite things to stumble upon on the internet, on the YouTubies specifically, is just some random ass fucking drama that I don't know shit about, that I'm not involved in, I have no context for, and I think it was like a week or so ago this YouTuber came up in my recommended. Okay, came up in my recommended. In particular, this video where the thumbnail says, "No resin today. I'm setting the record straight and naming names today." And I was like, "Oh, that sounds. I know that sounds promising. That sounds so promising. I need to come back to this." But then I forgot. And then Megan, moderator extraordinaire, reminded me of it. And it is a long video. It's literally an hour and 40 minutes long. So we'll see how much we get through. I already have it pulled up and I already put it on like 1.5. Why does nobody set the record gay? Wake that up. Wake that up. Okay, but I don't know anything about Glitz and Glitter by Michelle. So let's read her about section and see what it has to say. That's kind of small. Can I make it bigger? No, I can't. Oh, yeah, I can. Why was that not working? Welcome to my channel. Join me in creating amazing resin projects. You will find a wide variety of resin projects, from coasters to jars to bowls to blooms to tumblers to custom orders to beach scenes to charcuterie boards and everything in between. I post daily videos at 6 p.m. Eastern 7 days a week. Let's have some fun together. You can always email me for custom orders. If you are interested in purchasing demos, glitter, or handmade silicone molds, please visit my eBay store as well, which is linked in all my description boxes. Is it resin or resin? It's resin, diva. Don't forget your BB. No worries. Oh well, I will warn the YouTubies. I have an alarm set because I have to go make a post for this Big Brother. This Big Brother game I'm playing. This online Big Brother game, okay? Not even real life Big Brother. This is my life. When you're single as a Pringle, you get to do things like play online Big Brother games for fun. Okay? And so I have to make a post for a challenge because I'm trying to win the power of veto. So I do in fact have to do that in just moments. In just moments. Oh my gosh, it sounds like someone. Oh my god. Okay, wait. So let me just get it ready. let me just get my post ready, cuz oh wait, but I don't have to post again for 8 minutes, 9 minutes. Okay. Well, I'll have the post ready so I can just go post it. Go postal. And then hopefully we won't be too distracted, you know. All right, divatrons. Not you edging us with the reaction, ZM. Please, feels bad, man. Can't you schedule posts? Well, this is in a Discord, and there's a sleep mode on it, so you can only post once every hour. Zach, can you get to the reaction? I have dinner to eat and a poop to take. Tea. All right. So are y'all ready then to start addressing the ongoing harassment on Michelle's? Another Michelle. Another Michelle. Another Michelle. Can you put 69s in the chat? What if this is Michelle P? Listen, Michelle is giving fierce a little bit. She's got some eyeliner on. It's giving fierce a little bit. It is. Do you worry that you target Michelle? Not intentionally. Oh, there's a prediction. Will she say the word fuck or fucking? Girl, I don't know nothing about Miss Michelle, so I don't know. I wasn't expecting Cherie to say squirt yesterday, and she did, so you never know. I watched her in 2x speed because she talks kind of slow. I got her on 1.5 right now. At least I think, yeah, I got her on 1.5 right now. If we can go faster, we will, because an hour and 40 minutes is a long time. Any form of the word fuck is acceptable. There you go, from Jamie herself. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So let's get to.
Hey guys, so I don't want to do this video. I can't believe I'm doing this video. I am at my computer, and I think it's time to show you what I've been going through.
Show us.
For a while, and I didn't know I was going through this. A lot of you know I didn't name her, but I told you I had a troll in my lives. And I wasn't going to name her. And I don't know why I wasn't going to name her, because
name them.
I'm not doing this to her. She did this to herself.
Name them.
And I don't know how to get her to stop, because she might be stopped with me, but probably not. I don't think she is.
Name
but
her.
I feel sorry for all those people that she's doing this to, and they don't know it. So I'm going to take you through, and I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm not going to rush through it because I don't want to get the information wrong. I'm going to walk you through every text message that I have.
And she didn't rush. She didn't rush because this is an hour and 40 minutes long.
A phone conversation with her on it.
Wait, why are you having phone conversations with people from your chat? She's kind of loud compared to your audio, Zach. I can turn her down a bit. That's fine. I can turn her down a bit. They paid for it on Patreon. I don't know why people are doing this. It's like, for me, I would consider doing it with another content creator, like somebody else but like some rando person from my chat, you are not getting my phone number. We are not talking on the phone. We're just not doing it.
To what she has done. This is more than trolling. This is outright despicable. And she is supposed to be my sister in Christ. She's supposed to be a Christian.
My sister in Christ. Amber Lynn, my dumb sister in Christ.
I don't believe that anymore. Don and Barbara knew from the beginning. And I trust everybody because I don't lie to people. So I don't expect to be lied to. Don and Barbara's discernment was so much better than mine, and I feel so stupid. And I told them immediately when I figured it out that they were right and that I was sorry, and I will listen to them more often in these cases. I'm sorry, I really don't want to do this. I don't want my channel to become this, so this is literally going to be the only time that I do this on my channel. Because I worked really hard. I'm into this 3 years. I would
kind of love for you to do it more on your channel, but listen, an hour and 40 minutes is already feeding me enough, so we're good.
So hard to live my dream, and I didn't even know this was going to be my dream a few years ago. I wanted a bakery. I wanted to open a restaurant bakery. That's what I wanted, and then resin came into my life, and it completely took over, and I absolutely love it. Like, I don't want to bake anymore. I haven't baked in 2 years.
I've been there. I've been there.
And I'm living.
Oh, I was like, why does she have an alarm going off? That's me.
My dream from the hard work that I put in. It's a lot of hours, but I love every hour of it. I love that I don't have to answer to anybody.
Yes.
I want to keep it that way. But this particular person, who I am going to name, didn't want that for me.
Name them.
Although she told me in the background she did. So I'm just going to bring you through.
Bring me.
Everything I've learned since Thanksgiving. It is December 20th at 11 p.m. right now. And I have given her since Thanksgiving to apologize, to admit what she's done. Because I told her I had everything. She hasn't done anything. I was at the police station today, and they recommend that I get a restraining order on her.
Y'all,
and I may. I don't know.
Y'all, she went to the police? Oh, it's serious. Oh, it's serious. Okay, but her jawline is jawlining. No, Miss Michelle's face card is not going to get declined.
We're going to take that one step at a time. So I'm just going to jump into this, start at the beginning. I'm sure I'm going to miss a lot, but it doesn't matter. You're going to get the idea of what I'm talking about, who it is. Now, you can follow her. I don't care. Honestly, it doesn't make any difference to me. There's so many resin artists out there. It doesn't matter who you watch. I love that you're watching me. You can watch her. You can't watch. It doesn't matter to me. I'm clearing my name mostly for those who have been lied to about me.
Wait, so there's another... Oh, so it sounds like maybe this isn't just like somebody in her chat. It sounds like this is another content creator.
Past year, all the channels out there that have been lied to them about me, I hope they're watching this. And if you know a channel that has been lied to about me, please share this with them, because they should hear this and be on guard.
Let's get Michelle's message out there.
I guess is the word I'm looking for. If they are being infiltrated by her, she's very good at what she does. I have to give her credit. She's amazingly good at manipulation. And I almost feel like she needs some help, because this isn't right. I've never met anybody that manipulated me so bad. And it's heartbreaking what she has done, not only to me, 2 other channels who they said I can name. I will tag them into this video so you know that I can name them. In fact, a lot of the text messages came from one of them. The other one said she doesn't have much on text because when she was involving her, she always had to make the phone call. She didn't want to say it on text message. I have a lot of text messages to go over. I don't know how much time you have. I don't know how interested you are. But if you want to know what's going on, this is why I stay to myself. This is part of the...
Baby, I'm invested. Who do you think gets to the point faster, Zach or this lady? Honestly, probably this lady. Probably her.
Reason I don't do collaborations and I don't get involved with a lot of channels. I just do my thing, you guys. I just pour resin. I have fun editing my videos. Yeah. I love making the music for it. I love every part of it. That's all I do.
She makes music?
Of course me and Don have a life outside of this. Of course she doesn't think that, but I do. But I love what I do and I put my whole heart into it. I always have. We have owned many businesses over our entire marriage. Almost our entire marriage. We have worked for ourselves in many different businesses. I put my whole heart into it. I have integrity and I want people to be able to trust my word, and I want to do what I say I'm going to do. Are you guys ready? I'm just going to get started.
Yeah, please.
So the first thing...
Please, 7 minutes in, please. Please get into it, Diva.
I'm going to do this in stages because there's a lot of stories that I've heard. So I can't prove it. I know, that they're true because I know the other side of the story that is true, and now I'm hearing the lie story that she has told. So the person I'm referring to, which I thought was my friend, is Renee. Renee from Heart Creations by Renee. I'm sure she's watching this, and I don't care because I'm not lying about anything.
Renee from Heart Creations by Renee. Renee from Heart Creations. You know my ass is gonna okay. Heart Creations by Renee. Wait, oh, not all that. I want to go to Heart Creations by Renee. That's what I want. Also, it's about time for me to make this post. Oh! The channel's deleted. The channel's deleted. I see. The channel deleted. Sorry, I'm doing my my thing. I'm doing my thing, divas. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing it. I'm doing it big. Okay, I did it though, so we can get back to.
And I'm not slandering her the way she has me.
Oh wait, this is the one, I think. Oh, Heart Creation, but there's no. She don't got any. She don't have any. Please help our friend Marva from Marvelous Artsy. Mark your calendars. Michelle from Glitz and Glitter will be doing the next Amazon Let's Resin Live. Oh, this probably is her. Oh, she had... Oh, wait. 80,000 views. That's not that impressive. Okay. All right. Oh, she's out here. She's out here in the resin community. In the resin streets. Okay. All right.
And I thought we were friends. Renee reached out to me probably 2 years ago. She was new to Florida. She lives an hour south.
Go to the playlists. Go to the playlists. These are not playlists of her videos. These aren't playlists of her These are playlists of that she's created of other people's content. Yeah, this is not this is not hers. This is Tiffany. I think we're alone now. I think we're alone now. Do 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 dee 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 dee.
Yo, she liked the demo. She reached out to me and said, "Hey, I live an hour south. I want to buy that demo. Can I pick it up, or you can mail it to me?" But she really kind of insinuated that she wanted to meet me, so I said, "Sure, come and pick it up." That's how I met her. She was here for a couple hours talking. We had a lot in common. We could have been good friends. We could have been.
Okay.
Well, I don't know where she got it all wrong. So I invited her. I mean, I'll get to all that. I invited her over to do the first video. The first video took 2 days, so she came over Saturday and Sunday. We filmed both days all day. We had a good time.
They filmed videos together.
That first day I ever met her, I was brand new to YouTube. I think I had about 5,000 subscribers at the time. I was excited about it. I was having fun. And she started asking questions about having a channel and this, that, and the other. So I told her everything I knew about how to start a channel, how to get affiliates, what to expect, that you're...
Why do these middle-aged ladies just meet people from the internet like that? You know, I shouldn't judge, because I've met strangers off of gay apps before and done probably worse. So you know, I don't know, Diva. I don't know. Listen, to each their own.
Going to be hurt sometimes by people's comments. I told her everything I could tell you about starting a channel. I told her because I want to help. And time goes by, not too long, a couple months goes by. Excuse me. We did another video, and everything was fine. And some of the things that she has told people, some of them are funny, really. So at the time when she was here, we were still working with our other business. Don was a home inspector, and Don was also an electrician.
Oh?
His whole life he's been an electrician. And sometimes at home inspections he would get side jobs.
His whole life he's been an electrician, even when he was 5? Even when he was 5?
And this particular day that she came over, it's funny when I think about it. Don wasn't home. He was doing a panel change, which takes, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 hours. And she comes in. She always dressed up. She always looked really nice when she came over. And I'm just like, you know, in raggedy clothes, everyday clothes, we're doing resin.
Girl, I'm about to draft an email to your boss because you're meeting men for what? For sex? Yeah, and my boss's name is Amber Lynn Reed. Feel free to let her know.
Met her at the door and I'm like, hey, why you all dressed up? I'm like, you can wear a t-shirt, you know, you don't have to dress up. and then she comes in. I'm like, Don's not here. You know, we're just going to do our thing. She told everybody that Don was attracted to her, and I made him leave my house because Renee was coming over, and I was upset that he was attracted to her, so he needed to leave while we did the video. I mean, it's very funny. Of course, it's not true. Now, I'm doing this at 11 o'clock at night for 2 reasons. One, that's the only time I have to do this. 2,
girl, be so fucking for real, girl. That's crazy.
Don likes to defend and protect me, especially in things like this. This one's not his fight. This one's mine. And
ooh, I know that's
I can
right,
take care of
girl.
myself.
Yes.
I don't want him to get all emotional and angry and defending me. I just want to put this together in an order that it went in, so you all understand what I've been going through and dealing with.
Oh, she's in this collab if you want to see what she looks like. Y'all are the super sleuths. Okay, let's go see.
That's fine. So, the best way to be. So, before we get started, everyone, welcome to the CC UK Resin Q&A Live. And it's great to have Renee with us from Heart Creations by Renee. I have seen a couple of your videos now.
First of all, CC UK Resin Live? I had no idea the resin community was out here like this. I no idea that the resin community was out here with all this drama. Okay, we're going back to this. We gotta focus. We gotta continue forward focusing.
For the past month. So that was the first thing I found out, is that she thinks Don was attracted to her. Okay, so she started her channel. I'm happy for her. I went on to her channel. I was commenting. I called her out a few times on my channel. It wasn't right away, because I don't think about things like that when I'm focused on my video, not looking like an idiot on camera. And I guess I hurt her feelings, and I didn't know that she considered me her best friend, and she loved me, and, you know, we did everything together according to the other two channels. So the other two channels, who said that I can name them because they're very much involved in this, and it's because of them that I know this. And you're probably wondering why I'm even speaking to them after you find out what their part in it was. But if you just stick around, you'll hear the whole story. I don't even know where to begin. So I'm guessing this is where it all began, and I did not know this.
Just say it.
I think it was probably maybe 4 weeks into her channel.
It.
I'm not sure how long it was.
Say it.
I found out she was upset that I refused to give her shout outs to increase her views. Okay, I did not know I was supposed to do that. I did give her shout outs, many of them. You can go back and watch them. They're still there. I even put her name across the screen. And when I did put her name across the screen...
Can we speed this up to 2x? We can try 1.75. I don't do well with things being super fast. We can try 1.75, but I don't like to watch anything sped up, if I'm being quite honest with you. I know a lot of people like to watch internet content that way. It's not for me and my family, but we can try it at 1.75.
Screen. She complained. Oh, here's the two channels who are involved in this, and they are willing to answer any of your questions. Laura from Laura's Design Studio and Mary from Resin Me Up. They both came to me.
Not Mary from Resin Me Up. This is just like the Dollar Tree community. This is just like the Dollar Tree community when they're like, Anna from Only in My Dreams. And Karen from K is for Karen. Too fast, too fast. Is it too fast now? Mimi from Crazy Mimi Up.
Reluctantly, because I was evil, but they came to me, and I'm so glad that they did. So when I did put Renee's channel name on the screen, she complained it wasn't big enough, that the letters were too small.
That's wild.
She was under the impression that I should be helping her build her channel for whatever reason. I don't know. I never had any help. I didn't ask for help from anybody. I didn't even know anybody in the business. So I didn't know that I was supposed to be helping her, because I work 18 hours a day on my own channel. So I didn't know I was supposed to be building her channel for her until she told me. That's why she was angry with me. And once she got mad at me for that, I feel like I'm in one of two movies. I refer to it as The Cable Guy. Laura's referring it to Fatal Attraction. I feel like she thinks our friendship was way more than it was. I don't even know her very well. She literally came to my house for those 2 videos.
Yeah.
Sorry, 4 videos, 2 weekends. And she acts like I've known her all her life. I don't know hardly anything about her, but she is trying to create chaos in my life right now. The first section of this video, which I can't believe I have to make, is going to be all the things that she has said. The second section is going to be
all the things you said, running through my head, running through my head, running through my head. It's kind of giving Rosie and Zach. It's kind of giving a little bit of Rosie and Zach.
text messages that I have received from Laura. The third is going to be a phone conversation that was recorded with her voice on it, so you know I'm not lying to you. I would never ever do this to anybody who did not do this to me. And I'm not doing this to you, Renee. You did this to you. So I'm just clearing my name.
Yeah,
I worked too hard for Renee to take this away from me. She's trying to destroy my dream. It has nothing to do about money, because I could care less about the money. I don't even do anything with the money that I do make, because I'm home 18 hours a day, 7 days a week. So it has nothing, it has all things to do with I'm living my dream. And when you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life. And I'm trying to keep that. And I'm trying to keep Don off of ladders and out of attics. So when we made the decision to have him retire and work with me full time, we really had to move and boogie and get this thing. Because now we just gave up our 12-year business. That was great. for my dream, and she's trying to destroy that.
You better say that. Wake that up. Period. What is Amber Lynn been saying on Lolcow? When she said point blank pure, I was like, what the fuck is that?
So I took some notes. I'm at my computer because I want to be able to show you the text messages, and I want to be able to talk you through them. Like I said, this may be a long video. The lies that she has told Mary and Laura are as follows.
Tell me about those.
She continually told them that me and Renee were never friends, and that she hated me, she did not talk to me, that I'm very evil, and they needed to stay away from me for their own good. And Don was very evil as well. She, I don't know if this is criminal or not, which is why I'm getting a restraining order. She is spreading lies to everyone that Don is going to show up at her house in the middle of the night and kill her, her husband, and her daughter while they're sleeping. I was like, what? She's telling people this? Yeah. My mouth was on the floor.
She's telling people that this man that she thought had a crush on her, she thought was attracted to her, was gonna come kill her and her family. What? I've heard shit like this in the ASMR community too. Listen, if you got some niche drama from other niche communities on YouTube, I want to hear about it. You make sure to send them links. I need this drama in my life.
Had 8 hours of phone conversations in 2 days with Laura and Mary. Basically, we were comparing notes and stories. Every story that I had, they had an opposite one, completely twisted and lying. And I can understand why they thought I was a horrible person. Let me just stick to my plan here.
Yeah, stick to it.
She also told people, and she probably still is, that that I hate my son. I have one son. My son is now 25 years old.
Uh-huh.
I adopted my son when he was 6 months of age. He was a foster baby who his family could not take care of him, nor did they want to. We became licensed as foster parents. And I don't know if she knows this story about me or not, but this is the truth. Me and Don have lost 4 babies. I had 2 miscarriages, 2 tubal pregnancies, which were removed in emergency surgeries, which completely ruined my chances of ever having my own child. After that, I decided I'm not playing this game anymore. We tried to have children for 8 years. And I didn't want to do the heartbreak thing anymore. So instead of repairing the tubes, which they said they might be able to do, they didn't know. I said, instead, take it all out. Just give me a hysterectomy and I'll never have to think about it again. So they did. And they didn't want to because I was young. I was 30 something. Well, 25 years ago. And they did. They didn't want to, but they did. Don and I got licensed to be foster parents. And the very first baby that came up was Anthony. And we took him. And he was a very big baby. And when I picked him up the first day, I actually picked him up from his aunt's house. He wasn't abused.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell how much she loves her son. So that this Renee lady, listen, I haven't heard Renee's story. She deleted her channel. There ain't nothing on there, but this is giving like genuine love for her child and genuine hurt that this woman would say such a thing. How does this relate to resin? I mean, that's the tea. Why is Renee talking all this shit? And it doesn't even have to do with resin.
They just didn't want to raise him because his mother could not. So the aunt didn't want to raise another baby. It doesn't matter. When we picked him up, he looked just like me. Nobody knew he was not my child. My mom fell in love with him. My aunt fell in love with him the very first day we brought him home. It was a 2-year struggle to get him adopted because although his mother signed him to us, some father that was never in the picture, never even met him, decided he wanted us to pay for him. Of course, we're not going to pay somebody off for their child. So we took the legal route through the foster care system. And of course we won. 2 years later, he was 2 when he finally became legally ours. She is telling everybody that I hate him, that I keep him locked in a room. I refuse to let him go anywhere with us. He's not allowed to go anywhere, not out to dinner, not anywhere, that he has to stay in his room. And she is telling people
he's
that
25.
Anthony is not my child, which clearly he's not. He's adopted. But he's either Don's with another woman, and that's why I hate him so much, or it's Don's nephew that I'm raising, and I don't like him because he's not mine. When I told Anthony that, oh my God, did he start laughing? He was like, are you kidding me? I'm not kidding you.
That is... Why do people do this? Why are you making up lies about people? What is even the motive here? What is the motive for making up such a nasty lie?
First off, when she was here, Anthony was at work. He works 40 hours a week, just like any other person. She was here. Anthony's a kid. He was working on weekends. She was here on weekends. So I don't know where she got that from. It is the most stupidest lie I've ever heard of.
You know what it's honestly giving? It's giving FFG. It's giving FFG creating these lies about me. Except I haven't actually met FFG. I don't know shit about fuck with FFG.
And my son thinks it's funny, but I don't think it's funny because she is telling this to people I don't know and people that are going to believe her. So the next thing that I'm being told from Laura and Mary is that she's continually to tell them about Let's Resin. Let's Resin picked me up when I had about 2,000 subscribers, right in the beginning. They asked me if I wanted to be an affiliate, and I said sure. I had no idea what that consisted of, nothing. I have had a great relationship with them.
Hi, Brotero. Hi. Brotero, we're watching some random niche YouTube drama. In particular, these people are in the resin community. The resin, resin, like arts and crafts. But hi, hello. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping in.
You can see they give you guys all kinds of things. They've asked me to do their lives for them. They have bent over backwards, and they are an amazing company. And I don't know if Renee is jealous of that, because Renee is spreading lies about Let's Resin and me, that they hate me, they don't want to work with me, and they don't know how to tell me that. Let me tell you something. If a company who is out to make money does not want to work with you, they're going to tell you and they don't care. They're just going to cut ties and be done. So I don't think they're afraid of me. If they didn't want to work with me, they would just say, we're done working with you.
Well, right.
And they assure me that is not true. They know everything because her reach has gone so far. I had to tell my affiliates that you may be contacted by Renee, and I want you to see what I have before she lies to you. They all know everything. I don't care what they do with her. I don't care if they keep her as an affiliate. That's not my problem. That's their business. If they want her as an affiliate, then they can keep her as an affiliate. I don't care about that. But I wanted to save my name from the lies, so they know the truth. So they received everything I'm going to give you, plus more. I had to keep a lot of it out because I didn't want their names in this video. Not what she has said about them, put it that way.
I low-key just bought resin for my clay stuff, and what if I joined the resin community? Hashtag stand with Michelle.
She lied to Mary and Laura, telling them, crying to them that we were best friends and that we did everything together. And she could not believe that I backstabbed her in such a way that I refused to help her build her channel. And she's never been backstabbed so bad in her life. All the while, I have no idea this is going on. I didn't know I was supposed to be helping her with her channel. I told her everything she needed to know. I didn't even call her out when she did start her channel. And I noticed she copied a lot of things. I don't care about that kind of stuff. It doesn't make a difference. It bothers Don. It doesn't bother me. And the biggest thing, I think the only thing that really bothers, I don't care if you copy my video, it doesn't matter. But when she copied and pasted my description box to look just like mine, she just changed the links. She kept my disclaimer. I kind of got a little, like, really? You couldn't come up with something, you had to use my description box? I left it alone. I never even told her. She's finding out today. So, that always bothered Don, that she copied videos. Yeah, she copied a lot, but I don't care about copying.
Listen, Diet Sody in the chat is reminding me about the guy I knew in real life who was on my softball team that got upset because I didn't help him in the way that he thought I should help him with YouTube. That's too much. It really is giving like lots of people who are weirdly parasocial. And also, like, I don't know why you're so entitled, or also why you wouldn't just like bring some of this stuff up to her if she's such a good friend to you. It's very weirdly to me. It's giving very weirdly.
She has been telling people that I don't take care of my husband and that I am abusive to him. Does Don look abused? How is that even possible? She told them.
And it really is also given FFG. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Because if y'all don't know, FFG says that I abused my ex. With what proof, what evidence, I don't know. But it's given FFG a little bit too. That's weirdly.
That when she was here, Don came in from work exhausted and fell onto the couch. And he couldn't get up and he was so exhausted. He just needed a drink of water and his wife would not get it for him. So she had to go get him a drink of water. I was like, what is she talking about? First of all, Don doesn't get work like that. He doesn't get exhausted from his kind of work. And if my husband needs something, he's going to get it from me if he asks me or if I knew he needed something. So I don't know where that story came from, but she says that I abuse him physically and verbally. If she's talking about the banter that goes back and forth, that's our normal life. Every day, all day. That's me and Don. We've been married 32 years now. I'm pretty sure he's not abused. She's also telling a lot of people that I buy my subscribers. I was like, You can buy subscribers. How do you buy subscribers? I didn't know you can buy subscribers.
Yeah, you can.
I did hear that from Andy at CCUK that you can buy subscribers.
Oh, CCUK! That's who Renee was on the live stream with. This is like you not getting poetry, I fear. Yeah, I'm such an asshole. Mighty Elf, 1994, thanks so much for subscribing with Prime. Appreciate it.
Subscribers. I had no idea. What is the point of buying subscribers? If you're buying subscribers and they're not watching your videos, isn't that going to hurt you in the long run? I've never bought one subscriber. I don't even know how to do that. So that's another lie she's telling everybody.
Okay.
She's telling everybody that I never help her or others that reach out to help them with their channels.
That, yeah.
Like I told you in the beginning, the first day I ever met her, I told her everything she ever needed to know to start a channel. Now, like in my other video, A Day in the Life of Michelle explains why I cannot help everybody. My channel has grown. I admit that. I didn't do it. I give all credit to God. God's the one who put me in this direction, and I give him the reins of my channel every single day. And I cover my channel with his blood every single day. And
why are you covering your channel with his blood? See, this is what I don't get about Christianity. Because why are we talking about covering things with Jesus's blood? Listen, maybe that's just maybe I just don't get it.
I think she's upset about that. She's going to, you'll see in these text messages and some of the phone conversation that has been recorded that she admits, see, this gets me. She admitted, and I'll point it out to you on the text, she has been using her mother-in-law, maybe Jack, maybe her daughter, I don't know, many YouTube sign-ins to go onto my lives at Amazon and probably my channel, maybe not my channel because she knows I can block that. And she's the one who's been trolling my comment section, and I will show you what I mean in these, because she's joking about it with Laura on these text messages. I have a feeling, I can't prove it. On the Amazon lives, I'm always the one who got dropped. You guys all know that. It's very frustrating. If you notice, none of her lives ever got dropped.
What are the Amazon lives? What is the listen, maybe I don't need to know.
It didn't dawn on me until I heard from Mary that Renee mentioned that she can get into my lives, and that like turned a light bulb on, and I'm like, is she the one who is disconnecting my live mid live stream? I don't know. I still don't know. So what I did was I asked Let's Resin on my very last live, December live for Amazon, if they can remove her from the app. We have to have a certain app in order to do the live streams from Amazon. And they did. They removed her and they monitored the entire live and the comment section. She was already called out by that time, so I don't know if she would have had the guts to do it. But
they get to do a live for Amazon.com and be featured on the website. I think QVC style lives on Amazon. I didn't even know that Amazon did that. A lot of Bravo girlies do Amazon lives. Oh wow, fascinating.
It went off without a hitch. I didn't get kicked off. There were no trolls. It was amazing. We did a great job. It worked. And I'm thinking it's because she did not have access to it. Like I said, I cannot prove that. A theory of mine.
That's a theory.
Amazon is of no help. I need to keep waking up my computer because I'm taking too long to do this. I'm very sorry. This is going to be a long video because there's a lot of information.
Yeah, girl, get it out.
I had a lot of phone conversations with her in the past.
Get it out.
A lot of those phone conversations were about Mary. Never really Laura. Not Laura at all. Until just recently. She had me so angry with Mary. And she had Mary really angry with me. And Laura. She was telling them
some
out and out
shit.
lies about me. That they never wanted anything to do with me. Mary did a couple of videos in the past. And the like pitting people against each other, that shit is dark. And she, not knowing me and thinking that I hated her, has done a few things on her videos without naming me, and I called her out on it without naming her. And of course, she did not know she was being lied to, and she probably would have never done that. I think she's doing the same thing to Marva from Marvelous Artsy. I tried to reach out to Marva, and she didn't answer me. Marva was the very first person when I was brand new, less than 2,000 subs. Marvelous Artsy was the first person who ever shouted me out, and I didn't even know what a shout out was back then. I was always grateful to Marva for that, because she got me some subscribers that way. And people told me, hey, Marva sent me over here, and I'm like, really? That's cool. How did that happen? So I went and watched Marva, and I subbed to Marva. I talked to Marva a few times on the phone. She's a great person. I don't have any issues with Marva. She lives across the state from me, not very far. She won't talk to me now, and I don't know why. Well, I kind of know why. But Marva, if you're watching this, I don't know why or what she said to you about me. I wouldn't believe it.
What does Marva look like? Because Marva was somebody that Renee had shouted out on that channel, on the community tab. Marva, Marvelous Artsy? Is that the name? Is that the name? Is this is this her? Oh. Oh, she's doing resin over here. Okay, she's doing resin over here too. Camo inspired resin box. Love. Oh, Temu haul and uncured resin. Oh. Temu, Amazon, and Happy Meal. Okay. A purple resin dinosaur that isn't Barney. Alright. Okay. Sorry.
Reach out to Laura and reach out to Mary. And then you're going to see here coming up that we're not lying.
Who's that little... Wait, did you see the little nugget walking in the background? Did you see it? Watch.
I don't know why
Watch it.
or what she said to you about me. I wouldn't believe it. Reach out to Laura and reach out to Mary.
Look at that.
And then you're going to see here coming up that we're not lying. So let's go through some of these text messages.
Yes, let's.
Let me first start off with... Let me get back in here. I'm in front of my computer.
Give me the tea.
This is how I figured it all out. Because this has been going on for a year. And she just had her 1 year anniversary on her channel. So kind of strange. It started right in the beginning. I've never had any drama with any channel ever except hers. So I hope she's not spreading this throughout the resin community because it's not fair. And it doesn't belong here. And we should
we shouldn't have this in the resin community.
Be resin channels and not drama-filled channels because that's not what I'm going to be. Like I said, this is a one-time and done video.
Yeah.
Everything started with this text that I received.
Exactly.
Laura posted, this was literally 1 day after I put my resin restore on my eBay channel. I did not even do a video on it. I didn't do a demo. The demo wasn't even coming out for 2 more weeks. I literally posted it on my eBay site. The very next day, this post comes up, and one of my subscribers had me on Messenger for other reasons, and she sent it to me, and she's like, hey, I think you have some haters, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, what? Laura's Design Studio posted this? And she posted it on another resin channel. Obviously, you can see it on there. And that resin channel did not take it down. I don't know why, because that would have never gone on my Facebook group ever. She eventually took it down after my mom reported it, about 6 or 8 hours after it got posted. So imagine the damage it did, although it didn't do that much damage because there's only like 160 people on that Facebook group, so I wasn't too concerned. But it was done nonetheless. And this was Laura's message to everybody. Message to the wise, please do not spend $25 on dollar store fingernail polish because that's exactly what this is. I was like, what? They have no idea what I have created, how long this has taken me, and they just jump to conclusions. At this point, I was friends with Renee. I thought I was friends with Renee.
Uh-huh.
So, of course, I go into the comments to defend myself because it is farthest from nail polish. In fact, if you watch Mary's channel and Laura's channel, they both have a bottle of it, they both love it, and they both have agreed it's a good product. It is nowhere near any nail polish.
Casual DM. Hey, I think you have haters. Also, is the resin community in Discord? Because this is giving Discord. This is giving Discord messages. I didn't anticipate that the resin community would be in there like that. Anyways, this is a sneak peek. The post from Michelle says, this is a sneak peek at my first product that will be demoed on my channel on November 29th. First set to release is now available. Small video for use and listing. Here's the link to the listing. And it does look like some kind of nail polish, but I assume it's more than that considering she isn't a nail person.
So, that is what started this whole thing. Underneath that post, there was another comment from a viewer that, I think she was a viewer of mine. She was definitely a viewer of Renee's, because I think they became pretty good friends, because the viewer, I'm not going to give her name, but you're going to see her email later. The viewer made some really, really nasty comments about me, slandering me, and saying that she had all kinds of dirt on me, and she knows people close to me. I didn't know who this person was at all. Didn't know their name. We figured out she was from Canada. I don't know anybody in Canada. And she had this story on there that you better be quiet and shut your mouth, something like that. I'm going to tell the whole world that Don beat up your next door neighbor and bashed his brains in. And I'm like, what is she talking about? And who is this person? So, of course, Don gets involved. He's doing all of his research.
Not Rim Job Shart in the chat saying it's FFG. It does sound... Canada? Spreading lies? Must be FFG.
And I'm like thinking for 2 days, who could this person know? My husband did get in a fight with my next door neighbor. He sure did. And we have the police report to prove that my husband did not start that fight and my husband never threw a punch. If you want the police report, let me know. I'll get it for you. Because that's the real true story. In fact, my next door neighbor who started the fight didn't even lie on the police report. He told the exact truth. So I think you should get a police report, Renee, because you twisted that story. And Renee is the only one who would have known that in the resin community, because I think it happened near to the time when she was over and Don was still talking about it or whatever.
Oh, I would love the police report if you're offering it.
So she took that story that was private and she blew it to viewers and probably, I think, Laura and Mary, and told them how Don bashed this guy's head in. And I'm like, that's so far from the truth. So I told Laura and Mary on the phone that day the real truth, and that I have the police report if they want to read it. And when I finally realized, a couple days later, I go, all roads are leading back to Renee. And Don's like, I'm telling you, Michelle, she is not your friend. She's lying to you. And I'm defending her for a year. I defended her. I defended everything about her. I feel so stupid now, but it's over.
It's okay, girl.
It's over. I mean, I don't know what to say. So I picked up a phone to be the right way, and I called Renee, and I said, Renee, and I was upset. I wasn't yelling at her or anything, but I kind of had a little attitude. Who wouldn't? Renee, I said, all roads are leading to you, and I need to
wouldn't have an attitude, you know?
Know who this person is and who this person is, because I know you know both of them, and my mods did a little research on you, and they found that you're friends with these people on Facebook, so I need to know what's going on. And she concocted one of her stories, and I fell for it. I fell for it again, and I feel so stupid that I did. And Don comes home that day, and I go, I talked to Renee, and he's like, oh yeah, what'd she have to say? And I go, it wasn't her. This is the story she gave me. And I blurted out, and Don saw right through it in like 3 seconds. He just rolled his eyes and he's like, are you kidding me? You're gonna believe that? And I'm like, well, it sounds like it would be true. Now that I think about it, I feel so stupid because none of it sounds like it would be true. So she was trying to cover up, and she knew that all roads led to her. So she didn't reach out to me. She made me reach out to her so she could think of her story, I guess. And that's what started this whole thing back on the day before, a couple days before Thanksgiving of this year. So let me go to the next screen. I didn't call. Laura from Laura's Design Studio emailed me and asked if we can talk on the phone. And I didn't get the email. As you can see, I don't get my emails till late at night. And then she emailed me again saying that Renee told her I was terrified to talk to her, but she promises that she won't yell at me if I called her. And I'm like, I'm not terrified to talk to anybody, but I am not going to get in a fighting match. I will just end the conversation. So I said, Laura, I'm happy to talk to you. Here's my phone number. She called me about an hour later. And this is where it all began. This is how I figured it all out. I asked Laura what I ever did to her. Why did you post that? I said, why did you post that? You don't know me. You don't know anything about that product. And she said, somebody put me up to it. And of course, me being brainwashed against Mary at Resin Me Up, I blurt out, let me guess, Mary? And she goes, nope. And I'm thinking, well, who else would put you up to something like that? I would never, ever, ever have guessed. And she said, Renee. And I'm like, what did you just say?
Renee's out here making people post some shit about her?
I was shocked. I'm like, why would she say Renee? I just talked to Renee 2 days ago, and we cleared everything, and her story was great, and we're good to go. I said, Laura, I hope you have some time tonight, because I need to know what you're talking about.
Yes.
And we were on the phone from 10:30 p.m. to 3:30 in the morning, I think, that day.
Oh my God.
When Laura realized she has been lied to for a year about me, and I realized I've been lied to for a year, we had a lot of stories to compare. And the screenshot on here was to Mary saying, Renee said you need to bring it up in Discord. That was Laura. This is a 3-way text between the 3 of them. Laura says, okay, heading there now, because Laura was part of Discord. I don't even know what Discord is. I've never been in it. I don't plan on going in there. So if any of you are in Discord and you saw people slandering me,
I want to be in the Resin Community Discord. I want to be in the Resin Community Discord and see what's going on. Why y'all got so much drama? Why you got so much drama?
You know, it's all a lie. So not only did Laura post this in that Facebook group, she posted it in Discord, which I did not know. And it says, you have us rolling on the floor laughing. I'm glad they can laugh, because she's trying to destroy everything that I've worked so hard for. And Laura had the guts to call me and tell me everything that she did, because she did some terrible things to me too. And she's an adult, and I get she can make her own decisions. She didn't have to do what she did, but she did. And I have forgiven her, and she has apologized many times for what you're going to see upcoming. And me and Laura are good. Me and Mary are good. In fact, we're all good. Like, we could have been friends this whole time. Like, we get along really well together. I've spent many hours on the phone with them since then, many text messages later, and we could be really good friends. And Renee has pitted us against each other so badly for a year. None of us wanted to pick up a phone and call each other, get the other side of the story. You guys, there's 2 sides to every story, especially your channels out there who she's infiltrating right now.
There's actually, there's this wise woman named Pamela. She's from a channel called Pamela from Pamela's World. And she said there's actually 3 sides. 3 sides. Your story, her story, and God's story. So, I want to hear God's story. I need somebody to fill me in on what God's side of the story is here.
Lost Laura and Mary as her friends. She has moved on to a new group of people. She has tried to move on to people in the UK. I know she has gotten to Andy from CCUK. I heard that she has tried to contact Claire and Wendy from Toonpish. I'm like, why is she contacting? I don't know them. I've never talked to them. I've never messaged them. I've never emailed. I don't know anything about them. I watch their videos every once in a while. That's it. So I understand I can't prove it, that she is reaching out to the UK people now to pit them against me and tell them not to ever let me in one of the collaborations. I don't collaborate with anybody. Doesn't matter.
Oh, international ally.
Stars of Yomi, thanks so much for 2 months of Prime. Appreciate it. Wait, also, imagine trying to infiltrate the United Kingdom resin community. God is too busy bleeding all over the resin channels. Well, he better stop. I need his story.
So all of you channels who are watching, please get a hold of me before you believe anything that she's telling you, because it's all a lie. It's all a lie. So this is how this all began, is from my resin store. Once I started talking to Laura, I got the rest of the story, which is going to be on the screen right now. These text messages are how she really felt about me and Don, I guess. Not much about Don, but me, really. But he's part of me. He's my husband of 32 years. When you kind of try to destroy one person, you're destroying both of them.
Right.
Kimberly was my moderator and my friend long before Renee even lived in Florida. Kimberly reached out to me when I barely had any subs. We became friends very quickly. She became my moderator on my private Facebook group before I had to shut that one down. She was my moderator on my very first live for Amazon.
Y'all gotta stop being friends with these people.
And then she was no more. And she wouldn't talk to me anymore. And I knew that Renee and her were friends. They became friends in my comment section of my videos. And then they became friends, which I don't have any problem. I'm not here to tell people they can't be friends. Why can't many people have many friends? What's wrong with that? But over a period of time, Kimberly kind of distanced herself from me to the point where she hasn't spoken to me for months, many months. Today, when I'm videoing this video, when I say this, the 20th, I finally called Kimberly today.
I love videoing the video. I love when I'm sitting here videoing my video.
Because I wanted to apologize if I did anything wrong to hurt her, offend her, whatever. She actually picked up the phone. We got to talking, and I realized she got infiltrated too. She was fed a lot of lies about me, and she distanced herself from me. And now she knows the other side of the story. She said none of it started making sense. She couldn't figure out where these pieces were coming from. It didn't sound like me. So she basically distanced herself from both of us. And I'm so glad to have Kimberly back as a friend, because I really enjoyed her as a friend. I mean, she's so informative. She is so knowledgeable in the resin art world. She was my go-to girl. She knew everything. If I ever had a question, she was there. She did never did not answer me one time. Text message, phone call. So I'm so glad, Kimberly, that you're back in my life. And I'm sorry that she has done that to us. Thank God it's only been a few months. I will be shouting out Kimberly's channel because she's working on her channel. So I'm going to make sure
Let's go,
I send you guys all Kimberly's channel as soon as it's up and running, a couple more months. Okay. So this first text message was my very first live I did for Let's Resin.
Oh, you can't. It's cut off a little bit on my screen, but I think you can still see what she's trying to say. Zach, is this why you don't make friends online, because someone might be preying on your downfall? No, I don't make friends online anymore because I've just had too many experiences with weird people. With weird people. I dropped and spilled my coffee. This is FFG's fault. Yeah, let's just start blaming everything bad that happens in our life on FFG. For sure. For sure.
And as you all know, if you followed me for a while, you knew I could not get in and I needed help. And it says she literally called Kimberly 5 minutes after the live was over. What? This is your second one? Yep. Can I call you? Yes. Kim is in the premiere and I'm about to blow blank up. So she's plotting what she's going to say to me in some of these text messages to make her look like the good guy on my end, but she's complaining about me on this end as she's doing these things. They were infiltrating my comment section on my very first live, and I won't forget it. I remember it like it was yesterday. And she had people, herself and Laura. Again, me and Laura are good. She has apologized. She's embarrassed that she did this. And Laura is the one who gave me all these text messages. These are all from Laura's phone, and you can reach out to Laura to verify that.
Zach, I saw you mention liking doll repaints, and you need to know there is indeed drama in that community too. Well, first of all, I would love to hear that drama. If you could share that with me, that'd be great. Let me know what I need to know. But second of all, I just was watching people with doll collections talk about their Monster High dolls. I kind of moved on. But I would love to know more if you got the tea. I want all the tea from all the niche communities. Who knew that the resin girlies were fighting like this?
Again, I have tagged her in this post. She knows I'm making this video, and so does Mary. I asked both of them for the permission to say their names, and they said, absolutely. Don't forget this, don't forget this, don't forget this. So Renee went into my very first live and used somebody else's phone and said, it says right here, just I just said it. Mention Heart Creations by Renee. They don't know who Renee is. I just jumped on for a sec. I'm being ignored, of course. Angie, join me. And I'll have to go to the next one. Angie, I don't even know if Angie's watching this. Angie used to be one of my viewers. Angie has sent me happy mail in the past. Angie has won things from me. And as soon as Renee got her hands on her, I never heard from Angie again. So Angie, I'm sorry if I offended you, but I hope you're getting the whole story right now.
Angie,
so let's go to
come
the
on
next
back.
one.
Angie, come on back.
Angie, join me. Both of us are being, like, ignored. I'm going to finish my...
The TikToker that coined the term so demure got ousted from the doll collection community in like 2020, 2021. Are you serious?
video. Michelle is making me puke. I'm not the only one she talks about. I'm sorry, Tammy from Epoxy, me that. She was talking about you as well. Tammy from Epoxy appears to be nice to me on comments, but then whines about me to others. So, yeah, I don't give a rat's biscuits. You know that's Renee talking. She always says biscuits.
Oh, that's you know that's Renee. You know that's Renee.
From the South. Life is too short for that drama, BS. Well, she's creating the drama. Here she's talking about another channel. I'm not familiar with it. She was doing shout outs on her channel for a while and gave that up. Hey, honey, that's another thing Renee says to everybody. If you're up, can you answer this question for me? The Dragon's Cave is who came up next on my shout out list. I don't know everybody's name that's in the Discord. Is that one of them that was one of the good guys or bad guys? I don't know because I can't remember, but let me know. I haven't recorded my shout. So she's trying to find out who's good and who's... She didn't know anything about these shout outs. If you haven't done so yet, please don't, regarding talking to Andy. So Andy, I know she's...
She's just out here shouting anybody out. Who was that one person? Wasn't there a channel that just like literally... That was from one of the other dramas. One of the other dramas, there was that girlie and she was just posting shout outs for people on her community tab. Misty, that was Misty, yeah.
Out to you. We had a great conversation. So I'm not sure what you know or what you're believing about me, but in short, it's not true. This is another one. I actually spoke with him this evening. I wanted you to know I haven't talked to Andy. What's up? I just didn't want him telling Michelle anything we discussed, etc. Not many you know yet, but I will no longer be doing the Amazon lives. She told me she was giving it up for personal reasons, which is exactly what I said on my Amazon live. She was furious when she found out I was asked to take her place. I don't know if she gave it up. I don't know if they fired her. I don't know the true story. I never asked Let's Resin. It's none of my business. I'm doing it. They asked me to do it. I enjoy doing it. So that's that. She was so livid on the phone that day when she found out that they had asked me that she was basically like, you can do it. I'm giving you back. I'm like, I don't need your permission to do it. I'm going to say yes. I'm just letting you know that I don't know what happened. They're asking me to do this. So I'm just letting you know. She was so mad. But it sounds to me like, I don't know. I don't know if she got fired or if she quit. I don't know. It doesn't really matter at this point. Let's see. What's next? Okay, here's some. I was a naughty girl today on Michelle's premiere. If you don't know what a premiere is, it is every Sunday night I have a premiere and I'm on live chat. So you can talk to me live and I will answer you on my chat. That's what they're talking about. I was a naughty girl today on Michelle's premiere. How was that? I asked when Renee would be back on her channel. Oh, did you get an answer? And I remember answering that question. Yes, she said Renee is very busy and I said I have been as well. There were a good amount of people in there. I just thought I would ask. Well, I appreciate that. I thought it was funny that she had to come up with an answer. It's a shame, but she chose it, you know? I know, but she chose it. I know you are better off. And I have much better friends now, like you. I didn't choose anything. You chose this for me. You didn't give me a chance. You've been lying to me for a year about being my friend and stabbing me in the back at the very same time.
Imagine pretending to be somebody else in someone else's chat and being like, hey, when are you going to have Renee back on your channel? Y'all are weirdly.
I remember all of these. I remember everything. I answer everybody's comments. So you can't say you didn't do this. I mean, I literally have these messages right here. Michelle says this is her new mold she made. I swear it's a ripoff. She probably did. That's all she does. I don't really know what they're referring to here. I don't rip
Oops, I didn't mean
anybody off. If I see something I think you guys would enjoy to mold, I make a mold of it. I don't rip off anybody. I don't steal anything. I don't copy anything. I literally go to the stores. Sometimes it's like Goodwill, and I'll go to the section of trinkets, and if I find something I like and I mold it and it's cute, it goes on my eBay store. So apparently they didn't like what I was molding that day. Here we go. I hope she falls on her face. Me too. They're talking about Ling Feng here. I had to cut it out because I promised Ling Feng I would not show you all the derogatory things they were saying, but I couldn't get that off the sentence. I'm going to watch just because I want to see her fall. Isn't that nice? She's asking Kimberly to help also for free. First of all, I gave Kimberly gifts for helping my lives. She was a moderator one time, and I sent her molds that she wanted. I told her to pick from my eBay store, and she did, and I mailed them to her. So I would never. I give something to Barbara for every single live that she does for me. Let's Resin also will gift them something for being the moderator. So no, I've never asked Kimberly to help for free. And then she goes on to say, oh yeah, she announced that I have subs that said they are going and complain in the chat, LOL. I never asked them to. They are not happy with her. I will be obnoxious. Let's Resin reads the chat comments. So they wanted the chat comments to be very derogatory towards me. So Let's Resin would ask me to stop doing their lives for them.
That's crazy! That's crazy! The jealousy! The absolute jealousy, the cattiness for no reason.
So they will see what people say. Good. I see a definite fail coming on. They said they are gonna say, where is Renee at? When is Renee coming back? Etc. That's Renee speaking. She did that to my live. That was my very first live. She was under a username I didn't know, asking where Renee's at. When is Renee coming back? How come Renee's not here? And they put me on the spot during a live. And I think I composed myself pretty well that day. And
that is so weird. Stop pretending.
Said, I'm sorry, Renee is not here because she had personal issues she is taking care of. So you got me for the next couple of months. And that's how I handled that one. People are starting to see her for who she really is. She only cares about herself and her bank account. You know, I was the obnoxious, let me see what that says. You know, I think it says, you know, I was the obnoxious one. I don't care about just me and my bank account. Like I told you, I don't even spend money. I'll kick their blank if so. I kept asking when you would be back and that Let's Resin needs to keep you at any cost and how lucky they were to have you. That was all me. Laura was under Amazon customer, so she could hide behind that at the time. Her name wasn't next to the comments, or she would have never said that. So basically they were trolling my lives with all of these comments about how they needed her back and whatever. I mean, it's telling you right here. Where did you say that at? I kept asking about your channel. This is Laura and Renee. And where to find you, etc. In your last Amazon live, I remember those comments. Yeah, that was me. If you can say that on her live, that would be epic. I plan on it. She cannot do anything about it either.
That is so weird. What? You're grown adults. You're grown, and honestly, I know I keep saying it, but it's giving FFG. It's giving FFG working with people to try to get Charlie to not be successful or whatever, you know? That's what it's giving. That's so weird. Have good content on your own and you will be fine. And people will tune in and watch you. You're weirdly...
I know, that's so good. I had so much fun doing the last live. I know you did. Ling Fang says she already misses me, LOL. I'm not sure about that one. But they need to know that people don't think she's the queen. She thinks she is. Exactly. First of all, I don't think I'm a queen. I don't even think I'm a great resin artist, but you guys keep me going. So I don't know why she thinks that I feel like I'm a queen.
I must know how many views / how much money these divas are fighting over. We can go look at like what kind of views Michelle gets on her videos. Listen, I think this video has more. This video has 131,000 views. Michelle typically gets like 4,000 to 7,000 views. So this video about drama popped off more than the normal views that she gets.
You in the live? LOL, it's not working. Okay, this was my next live.
Yeah, it does also sound like she probably is able to make some money through these like Amazon lives. And selling the resin and stuff like that. She said it's her full-time business and her husband retired to help, and they're saying bad stuff about her resin restore products. Yeah.
It wasn't working. And here's their conversation while I was freaking out, panicking behind the scenes, getting no help from Renee, who was supposed to be there to help me through this because she had more experience. And she promised me she would help me through this. And we're supposed to work together, she said, and we need to share each other's announcements on each other's channels so we can get Let's Resin more viewers. All this coming from Renee, not coming from Let's Resin. And I'm falling for it, hook, line, and sinker. Okay. Not working? Nope. I was the one that says, where's Renee? Say it again if she ever gets in. Oh, I will. I'll say it too on my mother-in-law's phone. That is Renee. Hers says Amazon customer too. Nice. I'm still Amazon customer. I'm bad. LOL. That was Laura talking. Again, Laura is under the impression
that is goofy.
that I'm evil, and that's why she's doing this, because Renee is asking her. Kimberly just sent me this. I responded. Michelle had her ask me. Don't help. I'm not. Good. Figure it out, B. Do it on your own, right? That's what she told me.
Oh, she's definitely not going to say the F word when she just censored herself saying the word bitch.
Never, ever told you, Renee, to do it on your own. I have given you everything you ever needed to do a YouTube channel, so I don't know where this is coming from. Well, she failed already. She can't get back on. I will laugh my blank off if she doesn't figure it out. She's trying to get a hold of Ling Fang. So they're literally stalking me behind the scenes, knowing exactly what I was doing, trying to get back on for all the viewers who were in the middle of an episode. Too bad, so sad. Not exactly. Well, this speaks well for her first live. Okay, so this is still my first live. I was wrong. She's such a rock star. They will do anything to get you back. Take full advantage of that. And everything is in writing. Cross-eyed B. 2-hour limit, correct? That's what we have on Amazon. Yep. 9 p.m. It's no more. She will spend the next 2 hours trying to get back in. 16 minutes. Everyone will walk away soon. Definitely. Had enough nerve to ask Kimberly to ask me how she can get back in, right? WTF. I called Kimberly because Kimberly was my moderator. Kimberly knew that Renee had a hard time with her very first one. She went out, went in, went out. She didn't lose her link.
It's also just so, it's just so wild to just like be sitting here talking about somebody who's your friend and their downfall. Like, that is just so wild to me.
Because nobody's going to sabotage her. And I called Kimberly because I knew Kimberly knew how to do that. That's why I called Kimberly, to get back in. Kimberly couldn't really help me because she wasn't the one doing it. You should have told Kimberly she needs to call me and ask for help with a huge apology. See how desperate she is. She owes you, me, and Kimberly apologies, but it will never happen. Excuse me? I owe you an apology for what? Because I can't figure that out.
Oh,
I cannot believe Kimberly agreed to help her. No, but it would have been funny. I'm not. I still would have given her misinformation, but see if she was desperate enough to call you. That would be great. Wild goose chase. Yep.
Yeah, I don't, if I was Michelle, I don't know if I would be fucking around with Laura either. Mind you, Laura is the reason she has all of this information, but Laura ain't your friend, girl. Laura ain't your friend. If she's willing to do all of this stuff without knowing shit about fuck when it comes to you, that's not a friend. That's not a friend.
Nice. That's supposed to be my friend. Now, this is over a period of time. This is not all the same day text messages. Her video today, she talked about her son. I don't talk about my son much. I shouldn't say talked about, but mentioned. She's so pathetic. She says all the time how much she can't stand him. Why in the world would I say that about my only son who I waited 8 years to have and then another 2 to adopt and give him my name? I don't understand. Let's move on.
Wild.
Several more.
Wild.
I just asked why you would take a break. You are, Let's Resin, you are a savage. I saw it. I'm a very bad girl. She's getting peed. Leave it to Don to say it out loud. I know it's funny, of course. Blank, blank. Oh, but that was so good. I couldn't have planned it better.
Blank.
I don't know who James...
Yeah, we're not getting the fuck word out of her. She just said blank, blank, instead of asshole, so...
is me either, but he's with me, so good for him. I'm trying to torture her. What did you do now? I kept saying Bondcrafter has better resin. I'm asking how many projects since she was late. You're killing me. They are blanked because they don't know who you are. And she did that to me quite a lot in that live. Putting Bondcrafter in a sponsored Let's Resin video, knowing we don't talk about other companies on a Let's Resin video. This was Renee. Do you guys see why I'm upset and why I'm doing this video right now?
Renee has something going on. Renee's got something going on.
Therapy because they don't know who you are. I know, but I've done everything right. Everything right. And still can't get my name to come up. In this case, I'm good with it. Exactly. They're talking about trying to get their name instead of it saying Amazon customer to get their name in there. Why they would want their name in there, I have no idea, because they're great trolling under Amazon customer. It comes in handy. Yep. We should delete these messages just in case. She's the type she would sue us if she found out. She can try. I have a right to my opinion. We'll see what the lawyers have to say about that.
Okay, I don't know if you can sue her, but that's funny. That's funny.
Where is she? No idea. Should I get on and say, this is Renee? Say something nice and ask people to be kind, LOL, just for Let's Resin's sake? She did that, actually. And she was planning it right here. Will you reply to it? Sure. You are a friend of hers, as you can see the puke faces. Yeah, just like you are. Yeah, right. We are all one big family. Don't make me sick. We'll move on. Go see Michelle's video today and look at the comments. I did not play nice. If you're in my channel and you're giving me nasty comments, you get deleted forever.
Oh!
Just saying.
Oh!
Sorry, I was talking about no mention of your channel by B. She has to share my post when I make it for my video. Good. She's talking about when she makes an announcement for her Let's Resin Live, which I'm pretty sure she made all that up. Now that I think about it, she told me that Let's Resin is making us share each other's videos. Let's Resin never told me to do that. Renee told me they said that, and I believed her.
Yeah, Diva. Yeah, that doesn't sound like something a company would. A company wouldn't be like, you have to share this other person's info. These women are nasty. These women are nasty. Nasty, nasty work.
$103.50 per ticket, the B. Isn't she a piece of work? And she called me her friend. You would think she'd call me to invite or be a part of it, right? Nope, of course not. She is definitely a piece of work. She's talking about my Christmas party. That cost every bit of $100 per person to put on. I didn't make any money on that party, you guys. And I'm pretty sure after you see the party video, you'll understand why. It wasn't a party to make any money on. That's not why I put it on. I wanted to meet you guys, and it was awesome, and we had a great time. But apparently, she thought she needed a hand-delivered invitation.
She threw a Christmas party and charged tickets for people to come meet her.
I didn't even hand-deliver my mom's invitation, so I don't know why you needed a hand-delivered invitation. I did invite her on the phone. She probably won't admit that. She came up with a story that Jack's family was going to be in town and they can't come. Otherwise, they would have been there. Okay. Of course not. I'm hoping it flops big time. Total fake. And she's trying to outdo me before my shop gets going for this area. I don't even know what that means. Outdo her. She's going to be giving classes. I don't give classes. So I don't really know what that means, Renee. I'm not trying to outdo anybody.
Keep in mind, this is still all about resin that doesn't biodegrade and lasts for decades in landfills. Here we are. Here we are. Sometimes I'm like, this is my job. I'm just sitting here listening to some people complain about resin drama. I think they did a resin project, that's why it costs so much. Oh, I see. I think Zach read that she also makes charcuterie boards. Aren't you not supposed to eat off of resin? Or are some foods safe? Oh, you know what though? It's about time for me to post again. It's about time for me to post again. Oh wait, no, I got 8 minutes. I got 8 minutes before I can post again, but I better get ready. I better get fucking ready. Wait, why is it 8 minutes? It shouldn't be 8 minutes. Oh wait, no, it's 2 minutes. Okay, we're good. It's all good. Jealousy is a disease. Renee, get well soon. Oh my god, do y'all remember Amy's life journey? Amy Ramadan, was that her name? And she put up that image of jealousy is a disease, get well soon.
Trying to have a Christmas party. That's all. A few more. I hope nobody shows. She's got such a big head. Of course she is. Hoping for the flop. I hate being ugly towards anyone, but I seriously cannot stand her. Me either. I will be ugly enough for the both of us. Laughing emojis.
That's crazy. Also, Michelle, if you're watching for some reason, you need to cut Laura out. That is not... She might have come forward and said all of this to you now, but that is not a friend. That is not somebody you can trust.
I'm telling you, one day her house of cards will come tumbling down. That's a funny story, and I'm going to tell it to you because she, again, has portrayed herself as a Christian woman who hears from the Lord. I believed it hook, line, and sinker because I believe in prophecy.
Oh, okay.
She told me one day, Michelle, the Lord gave me a dream. I don't know if it was a dream or a vision. It's a joke now. Michelle, the Lord showed me that he's going to provide for you a much larger house so you can work from home and you're going to have the biggest studio, all the room that you ever need. Just hold on. He's going to give it to you. I'm like, that's awesome. I believe in prophecy and I believe in the prophetic, and I believed her, and I know he's going to provide because I'm asking for help from him right now for space. I told that to Mary and Laura, maybe. They basically laughed and said, are you serious? I said, why? She goes, do you want to know what she told us that the Lord told her? I'm like, oh, okay. What did she have to say? I think it was Mary. It's one of the two. I'm sorry if I'm getting the wrong person. The Lord told her that Michelle's house of cards is getting ready to fall. Isn't that the complete opposite of what she said the Lord told her about me?
I don't like that. I don't like that. This is why we need God's side. This is why we need God's side of the story. That's why. That's exactly why.
The Lord is not confused, and he knows the end from the beginning. So I think she's confused or making up stories. I think she's making up stories, you guys. I'm not falling for the Christian card. She told that to a lot of people. My house of cards is going to fall. She has said that in comments under other people's names. Now I know it was her speaking because she liked that phrase. I look forward to that. Then again, sometimes I feel like people like her just continues to get everything they want by being evil. Oh, people like me continues to get everything they want by being evil to others, and nothing seems to happen to them. But people like us in pain every day, just trying to get by day to day, still good to others, and we keep having to struggle. Either way, I'll never be like her. Me either. Okay, moving on. So now she's upset that I have people viewing my videos quickly. Her video on announcing gets almost 1,200 views in 4 hours. People have no clue. She's ridiculous and sickening. Moving on. She's so selfish and self-centered and self-absorbed. That's the thing I do not like about her. Her channel has gone to her head. It's her way of life. It's her only reason to breathe each day. I'm not even kidding. I agree. I saw that.
Well, it does sound like she sacrificed a lot to make this like her and her husband's primary financial income. So yeah, it would make sense that this was an important part of her life every day.
Replied about her being, said she couldn't come. That woman is also evil. Yes. Tracy, better be careful, because I think she says this a lot to a lot of people on other channels. Yes, my channel is my life. It's our livelihood.
Right.
Why wouldn't I protect it with everything? Which is exactly why I'm doing this video. I don't want to be here doing this. It is now 12:11 at night. I've been talking for over an hour. I cannot believe this is taking me so long. There's so much information.
Oh my god, we are. I was like, oh my gosh, are we? How long is this taking? We're zooming through because she's on 1.75. Girls literally talk like this in handwritten notes in junior high. It's giving juvenile. It's giving immature. I used to have a band teacher, and that's the way that she said the word immature. She was like, you all have to stop being immature.
And I think you needed to know whether you're a viewer following her, whether you're an affiliate company.
We deserve to know about this. I'm so glad you're bringing this to light, Michelle.
Paying her, whether you're a channel that is involved with her. Please be careful, because if she doesn't like you, she's going to do this to you. And then we have this. So after a phone call that you're going to hear that took place.
Ooh, I forgot there was a phone call we got to listen to. Also, why were they recording these phone calls? See, this is why you can't trust Lauren. Because or Laura, whatever her name is. Yeah, no.
I was on mute so I can hear it for myself. Laura set up the phone call. Again, I was on mute. I was just listening.
Oh.
Laura was recording it because you're allowed
Oh, so this is literal Mean Girls. This is what they do in Mean Girls. This is what they do in the movie Mean Girls.
Do that when you're in Texas. I will be putting some of not the whole 40 minutes of the phone conversation, but I will be putting highlights of Renee's voice in this video so you can hear for yourself how she felt. After that phone call, Laura sent me all these text messages because she felt horrible. Again, they're both disgusted that they were manipulated and lied to for a year, and that all three of us allowed her to change our minds about people. It was very good. She's very good. She's very good.
Yeah.
And we were embarrassed that we let that happen. And
I would like to hear it straight from Renee's mouth, though. This is juicy. This is juicy.
They were embarrassed that they allowed Renee to talk them into doing things they would have never done otherwise to anybody else. After that, this is where this comes up. There were several text messages. One was between the three of them, and then Laura and Mary broke off a couple months ago because things weren't adding up like Renee wanted them to. And they started questioning things. And they're like, that's not what she said before. And that went on for about 2 months. Finally, they're like, we need to get a hold of Michelle because we need to know what's going on because none of these stories are adding up. So let's talk to her. Well, after that happened, and we did the phone conversation, this text message is from Laura. Laura was trying to add me into the group chat that they had going so I can have all that content. Renee saw that Laura added me to the chat. She was still a little confused at the moment because she just realized I was on that phone call the whole time, blowing up Mary's phone right after she hung up on it, not knowing Mary was involved, not part of the phone conversation or anything. And Mary didn't do any of the trolling, but she kind of supported it because I was evil. She feels stupid now, and we all do. So this is, Laura, this was to Mary. Laura just added Michelle to the group chat. You better go out there and delete that damn thing right now before she starts printing stuff. It was too late, Renee, by the time you figured it out. There's an email from a viewer. I have to get back to it. So the person that was on that Facebook post that started this whole thing, I'm blotting out her name. I didn't get her permission, although she did publicly apologize to me.
Diet Sody posted this in the Discord. What is this? What is this? Oh, wait, I gotta post. Oh my god, I gotta post. Go ahead and look at that for a second. I'm posting. Okay, alright. Life is so crazy. Life is crazy. Okay, alright. These are all of this drama, and this is the resin products. Well, look at this one. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. It's gorgeous. What is this? What is this? All right. Well, there you go. First your money, then your clothes.
Like she promised she would on my last live on my channel. This is her email because Mary knew her. Mary actually had her phone number, gave her a call to explain what's going on. She was mortified, she was crying, and she felt horrible. And this is the email she sent me a couple days later. Michelle, it's blank, blank, blank. I just had a long talk with Mary and heard things that that honestly hurt badly about lies I have been told in regards to you and Don. I want to apologize privately first, and I will do it in public as well. As I never hide my words, I am so sorry for taking a swipe at you on more than one occasion. You did not deserve it, and I never should have taken upon myself to do it. I was a lawyer. You would think I would have better sense than to take someone at their word without doing my homework. I am absolutely disgusted with my behavior towards you. I know I can't apologize enough. All I can do is beg for your forgiveness. And of course, I replied to her. Let me see what else I have. Here's
the person that's a lawyer is seemingly like some random viewer that was commenting on stuff, I believe.
another text message after the fact that she knew that I had everything. There's Renee's name at the top. I'm not kidding. I am now wondering it was Laura B, talking about Laura's design studio, setting us up from day one. Delete the chat. Why would she add her after everything she had said? That was when Laura added me to the chat so I can get my hands on everything. I have screenshots of everything in case Laura deleted her stuff. I'm going to bed. This is horrible. Guys, I have stuff from other people. I have text messages from another channel and business owner that Renee has tried to poison me against getting close to. I'm not going to put them on the screen because I did not talk to her. But she did slander me with that person too. I called her and she now knows the true story. And we would like to work together in the future. Again, this is not a video I ever thought I would ever have to make.
Girl, can you fast forward to the phone call? I want to hear the phone call.
And it's a long video, and I'm sorry, but if you made it this far, it's not easy to be on camera. It's not easy.
Bye, Megan.
In a woman's world of resin art. I have had women bosses in my past. It's not easy to work for a woman. I don't work for a woman right now, but I am.
This could have been you and Rosie. Don't even say that, Diva. In some ways, in the ways that Rosie likes to repeat lies about me, it is kind of Rosie, but
hand in hand with women doing the exact same thing. And it's like you have a woman boss who, if they don't like you, they make your life absolute hell. I don't
know where that internalized misogyny is. I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know. Whoop, not me. Oh, God. Oh, I just threw things. I don't know where the internalized misogyny is coming from, but I don't love it.
Right now, but I am hand in hand with women doing the exact same thing. And it's like you have a woman boss who, if they don't like you, they make your life absolute hell. I never did nothing to her. The only thing I did to her, which I didn't even realize I was doing, was not shouting her out enough on my channel. I didn't know I had to, because nobody did that for me. So there's that. I'm going to put up some phone conversations.
Yes, please.
On that three-way call. And you can hear her for yourself. I'm just going to give you a couple clips. And that's going to wrap this up. After that, I'm not going to come back on. I think you've seen me enough, heard my voice enough for today. Sure. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. You have my email. You know how to find me.
Typical Virgo BS. Thanks so much for subscribing with Prime. Appreciate it.
Talk to the person on the other side. Get their side of the story, just like Mary and Laura did. If they would have never done that, we would still be hating each other, even though I never hated them, but of course I wasn't happy with them for no reason at all. All you channels out there, now that Mary and Laura are not her friends, she is reaching far-reaching channels. I hope you channels are watching this. And if she is talking about me, please reach out to me. Not so I can blast her, because I don't need to blast her again. But I want you to know I'm not that person. The person you hear, the person that you see, that's who I am in my everyday life.
Yeah.
I'm not out to hurt anybody. I think we all should be doing this full time if we want to. Work hard enough, post enough. If you want it bad enough, you can do it full time. If that's what you want. Some people don't want that. That's why I did it, because I wanted that. But if you're another channel watching this, please don't just take one side of the story.
I won't.
Reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you, because I bet we can be friends. I'm
not trying to be friends, but I would love to see more.
Who you hear I am. Talk to Lori. Talk to Mary. Lori. Talk to Laura. Talk to Mary. Talk to me. Talk to Don. Talk to my son. See who we really are, guys.
Yeah.
Here's the phone conversations.
Let's
That's
go.
the end of this. I'm not coming back. I'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Have a blessed day, everybody.
Let's go.
I don't know, but
You know, she has threatened me with a big old lawsuit.
What?
Yeah. And
Not even what she told me, Laura.
I'm over here freaking out because she knows a lot of shit. And I don't know how she knows that. Well, she told me that she got Lex Resin and like Amazon to go back and remember when you had me go on that first time.
Yeah.
And, you know.
She's bluffing about that. There's no way they know that. That's a big bluff. Don't listen to her bullshit. She doesn't know that.
She told me that I was, you know, Amazon customer and that she can trace it back to me. And
no, she cannot. That's bullshit. She cannot. Did she verbally talk to you?
No. Oh, yeah, she talked to me. Yes, that's what I mean.
She cannot prove that, first of all. She's bluffing to see if that was you, is what she's trying to pull. She's talking to you totally different how she talked to me about you.
She also told me that she knows that you were on, that you were in on it too because you were just using a different phone or something that night.
Who's telling her all this shit?
I don't know. That's what I mean. I'm freaking out.
We never talked about any of this.
This is a sting operation. This is a sting operation because Laura's acted like she wasn't the one that sold Renee down the river. You can't trust Miss Laura. You can't trust Miss Laura.
And she's also, you know, when you had me throw that into Discord with her product, somebody told her that it was on Discord.
I didn't tell you to put it on Discord.
Yes, you did.
Her recent product?
Yeah.
Well, this is total bullshit, and I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm texting her, and I'm telling her don't contact me again.
Yeah, you did.
Let me go check. Hold on.
You said you should go put that on Discord. That's what you said.
All right, let me go pull it up. Honestly, I don't remember, but my brain's kind of fried at the time, so I could have.
She's coming up with a whole lot of information.
Well, then somebody on the inside is telling her something.
Well, who could that possibly
Well, you think I would tell her that? Well, knowing she would come after me too?
That's ridiculous.
Well, she didn't know about my other phone. How does she know I got another phone?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Nobody knows I have another phone except a very small group of people.
I am kind of gagged. That they got this girly. They got her on the phone admitting this stuff.
Well,
You, Mary, Angie, and me.
well,
That's it.
she's threatening me with all this stuff, and she's gonna take me down. And I can't.
She's not taking you down. And you know what? I will be on your side and let her try. What's she going to do? Because you have an opinion about something? She's going to sue you over an opinion.
Well, you know, she's got way more money than I do, so she can, get lawyers and do whatever.
Well, if she does that, she's trying to come at me to get what I have, and that's what she's trying to do. And she's going to use people that are supposed to be my friends against me. That's what she's going to try to do. Because she's afraid all this is going to come down on her. She's mad because people will quit following her because of me.
You talked about what?
About how she was upset that people, she was talking about Angie when she talked about this. Why doesn't Angie talk to her anymore? And I said, well, I will tell you, but I know that Angie would be more than happy to tell you.
What about Lex Resin? I thought you said that they were, they didn't like her more than, they like you more.
I can't believe FFG's real name is Renee. Damn, she said, Laura, you're poor and not worth suing. No, she really did. Oh my god.
More than her, and they were going to, you said that Ling Fang doesn't even like her or anything. And
I didn't say Ling Fang didn't like her. I have a text message from Ling Fang. When I found out, I quit, she sent Michelle a message immediately. And I'm like, boy, that was fast. And especially after what they said in the beginning, because I thought I wasn't the only person. And I assumed it was Michelle also, And she just said, no, from the very beginning, they picked you over Michelle. That wasn't even a question. They really wanted you. But since you're backing out, we have to go to Michelle. That's what they said. But of course they're going to go to her. She's the one that makes them all the money, and I would do the same thing.
Yeah, but
oh no, she's going to be coming after all of us because she's going to want to take me down too because I am, I guess, evidently a threat. She's not going to do anything. And you know what? If she does, all my stuff is tied up in a trust. She can't touch anything. I only own one thing in my name, and that's my 2004 Expedition. Everything I own is in a trust.
I only got one thing in my name, and it's my 2004 Expedition. Why is that so funny? Why is that so funny to me?
She can't touch it. And I don't even have any money. I'm in the hole right now, so good luck with that. How people feel about her personally. If she wants to sue us over an opinion, come on. What did you do where you could get sued from? What? Have an opinion? Disagreement?
Yeah, and I just did what you asked because you're my friend, and it's all of us that do it. Right?
Yeah, but it's not just me. You're like, well, I only did it because of you. This is not my fault.
Yeah, I know.
And you know what, Laura? That right there is going to show that he was willing to work it out with her. So let her try to play her little stupid games. I'm so tired of her. I'm just sick of her, man. Always putting knots in everybody's damn stomachs and everything else. What a bunch of bullshit. And you know what? Where's the lawyer? We'll call her. Is she a lawyer here or in Canada? Yeah, but some of the things are the same, and she knows people in the U.S. too. I'm going to tell you right now, the thing is that suing can work both ways, and I do know that she hurt me and others, and And if she wants to play that game, let her play it.
Why is this so funny to me? This is all over fucking resin. This is all over resin.
Let her play it. She's just pissed because all these people know the truth about her, and she just can't handle it. But all these details, I only told 2 people about those numbers. 2 people. Who? You and Mary. Nobody else I've ever said that to. Nobody else.
I don't know, but
Why would she say something like that?
But you said that Michelle has access to those numbers.
She does. But how does she know that I'm talking about that? What do you mean?
Like with Let's Resin or something. I don't know what's going on, but she has more details than I do.
And because I'm going to tell you what, I have been trying to let Ling Fang know I've been the bigger person. But see, every time I try to be the bigger person and I try to do the right thing, Laura, I get fucked every time. Every single time. My husband said, this is all going to come down on you, Renee, because you're trying to pull it together. You're trying to keep things from happening. It's going to come down. It's going to fall on you. Wait and see. Because you're the biggest threat. And I'm like,
Renee is giving such huge, sorry, no pun intended, huge FFG vibes. I'm the biggest threat. Oh, they want all my views. Not the secret lives of resin wives. Get out of here. Being the bigger person by trolling on Amazon Lives. Big sick, no big res.
like, why though? Why am I the biggest threat? I don't have a big channel. I don't have any freaking money. Everybody thinks I do. I don't.
Again, just like FFG, she doesn't actually have a good channel. She doesn't actually have any money.
And, I mean, what? Then what, they kick me out, or they kick her out, or they kick us both out? I mean,
I didn't know, to be fair, FFG probably wasn't expecting to catch strays from me in a video about drama in the resin community.
What? So what? I mean, I can do something different. I don't have to have less resin. I'll go get a job somewhere, And who knows? I mean, honestly, you 2 are the only ones that know I even have another phone. As a matter of fact, if she even tries to text or call me again, there'll be no more replies. And I'm not mentioning her name anymore on my lives or anything else. I'm done. And I mean it. I am done.
Well, I have no idea. That's why I'm calling you, because this is freaking me out.
So when she said that to you, just go ahead and tell me, because Michelle will tell me. She probably recorded the whole thing. What did you tell her about me, just so I'm prepared? Just go ahead and tell me.
I didn't tell her anything. I sat quiet because I'm being thrown.
You were in shock. I called her after all the shit went down with Michelle and said, you can't be saying personal things like that on there. That's going to stir up a whole lot of things for our group. And it did. What Lynn said stirred the shit up, let me tell you.
Well, yeah, because she's threatening about Lynn said something about Don and the neighbor and the aunt.
Yeah, and she told me, I guess she didn't buy it, because Lynn, when I called, you got on her, and I'm like, please don't do that. You're causing trouble. She goes, Michelle don't know everything.
Well, yeah, I just don't understand where all this is coming from, because now she's
mad because she got embarrassed, and she's upset about it.
Nothing. I wish Miss Renee hadn't deleted her channel. I would like to hear more from Renee. I would like to hear Renee's side.
I tried doing this the right way with her. I really did. And this whole Christian thing she plays, this Christian card, I'm over that too. Because a Christian don't sit and lie to your face like that. Because I told her that we wanted peace, that everybody wanted peace, and it's time to make peace. By the way, she couldn't read it. She had to paraphrase, because she's going to lie and say she's got screenshots. She doesn't have them, because they were taken down before she went back out there to get them. So they're gone.
Which screenshots?
All the stuff that Lynn said and what people were saying on me. I'm glad I took mine down early. I went out my site and took it down, and Beverly messaged me, and she took the one down on Bondcrafter. So she doesn't have a leg to stand on. She doesn't have any of that. None of it. It's not fair.
Are you sure?
1,000,000%, because she was upset. Because she said, well, I was thinking about taking this legal, but all the information's been deleted, and I don't have copies of anything. Wow, Michelle, really? I thought this was supposed to be working things out, not upsetting people even more.
Hey, Laura, it's Michelle.
Hey, Renee.
Hey, Renee, I've enjoyed this conversation. You just put yourself under the bus, and your house of cards is going to come down.
And I don't appreciate you talking crap about me either. We invited you.
I know everything, Renee. I know everything. I have screenshots from everybody of everything you have said about me. So don't try to lie. I've got it all. I've got it all.
And I don't appreciate you talking crap about me either. I let you come to my home.
How dare you say you're scared for your life that Don is going to come in the middle of the night and kill you all?
What the hell's wrong with you?
And that he was hitting on you.
I think she hung up on us.
Renee, come back. We just want to talk. We just want to talk. Let's go. Oh. Renee was right for deleting her channel. She hung up and went and deleted her channel. She changed her name and she's never commenting again. Oh, God. Oh, divas. That was such a ride. That was so wild. I know it was longer than we normally go, but that was so worth it. That was so worth it. That was everything I needed in this moment, in this situation type of deal. That was so good. It really was. It really was. That just took me all the way out. Oh my God. All right, well. Well, YouTubies, that's all I got. That's all I got, YouTubies. Bye, YouTubies. Subscribe.